Good evening. Hi. How is everybody doing? Thank you, Susan, love. Thank you. Sorry I'm a bit late. Evening, Kay. You all right? Bash Grandicoot. I love it. Love that. Hi, Stardew. You all right, love? Hi, Shell. Hi, Time Senna. Is that? Hiya, Maggie. I'm on. Yeah, sorry I'm a bit late. And trying to keep the ducks in line as you do. Oh, thanks, Coops. Still can't get past that. Flipping out. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I'm good. Hi, Abby. Hi, Purple. Good evening, Stranger Wonderful. Evening, Auntie Di. Hi, Ali. Everybody doing okay? That's all I need to know. I'm feeling okay. I'm really tired. Probably look a bit transparent, but yeah, I'm all right. I'm getting there. Evening, Doyler. I'm good. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Soph. Appreciate you all. Your birthday on Friday. Wow. A Spartan here. I think so. I think he's here, yeah. Oh no, don't worry about me. I'm good. There he is. Yeah, no, I'm all good. It's treating me well, thank you. Hang on, just going to pin that in case Mish needs you. There we go. Yeah, she's beautiful, Bex. She's absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I'm so amazed. It's just amazing. She's gorgeous. And Mum and Dad are doing really well. Hey, George, you all right? Oh, tonight's going to take a little bit of a different turn. Probably going to lose some followers. Probably going to gain some. Don't really care either way. No offence to anybody who's here. I do what I do, and you know, cards fall where they may. So is everybody all right? Hi, Mrs. B. Hey, Sue. I'm good, Anne. How are you? Thank you, Marcus. Hi. Hi. Oh, thank you, Lorraine, love. Hey, Gemma. Hey, Victoria. I'm good. I'm all good. For anyone who comes in, I am aware I'm going to be cam-toed. Oh, happy 21st birthday, Courtney. So you're your youngest. I'm aware I'm going to be cam-toed. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I shan't be using copyright or trademark to stop anyone because you can't. You know, there's that. Hi, Caroline. You all right? It's Caroline. Sorry, Caroline. Are you all right? Thank you, Mr. Gaff. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a different one. And I wouldn't have done this except somebody's had a lot to say. And I don't have a problem with people disliking me, obviously. Don't have a problem with people questioning the way I do awareness, obviously. Have your say. Never question why. You don't get to question why. Thank you. Right? Because the why is because I try to safeguard people. Right? So you can call me a Karen. You can tell me I'm insufferable. You can tell me how much you used to like me and now you don't. You can do all of that. Not a problem. But don't question why. That was a bad idea. Thank you, Kay, darling. Thank you, Chief. Right? So I'm going to start with somebody I like to call Casper the Ghost. Thank you, Amber, for the heart, me darling. We'll call her Casper. Thank you for the... I can't find who sent the treasure box, sorry. Who sent a treasure box? Who sent it? I can't see it. Thank you, everybody. It's all very much appreciated. Thank you, Lou. There you go. Casper the Ghost. I'll say her name once because she's clearly desperate. Laney 78. I've seen you. Bless your heart. You're trying, aren't you? All sorts of ways to get my attention. So here it is. Okay. You're doing it again. You're skirting awfully close to defamation. Yet again. We had this conversation, didn't we? So you're putting stuff out there and then saying it's somebody told you. Well, what we tend to do in the awareness community, which you're not part of, is we come with receipts, darling. We come with evidence, yeah? So I'd like to see the evidence where I've broken GDPR. I'd also like to see the evidence where I've been raising awareness on Henrietta when they were a minor. So all that stuff that you're writing, very, very careful. And that's from me to you, okay? Because clearly you need the attention because life is not fulfilling. You're lonely. I don't know. Okay? So you can say whatever you like. You can absolutely have your opinion. But when you're putting out information that you either cannot back up with evidence or that you just think you're going to say and see what comes back at you, you need to be extremely careful. Now, I've got you blocked, but I have got all the screenshots, all the comments, okay? So, going forward, my absolute suggestion out of the greatest of respect to you is stop while you're ahead, right? And that's all you're getting from me. Exactly. Yeah. So there was another person that came for me this week, which I didn't have a problem with. Genuinely. Didn't have a problem with. Come for me, not a problem. Don't like me, absolutely not a problem. I don't like everyone. You know, is what it is. Can't be liked by everybody, can we? Called me insufferable. Yeah, that's your opinion. That's absolutely fine. But how long did you talk about me? Quite some time. It's funny, isn't it, how the tables turn? Clout chasing off me. Oh dear, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, you thought you'd have your opinion, which again is absolutely fine. But then you questioned why, didn't you? Called me a bit of a Karen. No, that's not me. I'm not a Karen. I do awareness for a very good reason. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, CJ. Right? And it's to safeguard people from people like you. So I thought I would do a relatively swift demonstration of what awareness is. Now, you accused me, didn't you? I can't quote you word for word because really a lot of what I heard was blah, blah, blah. But one of the things you said was that I'd become awful since I got more numbers in my room. You've become awful since your numbers dropped. But here we are. So I'm going to try and remain very friendly and very calm and only talk about what I know and not what I think. Zac. So Zacdabrat, again, more entitled to his opinion. Absolutely fine. Hi. Absolutely fine. Not an issue. Until you started questioning why I do what I do. And you made it sound as though I do it for clout, some sort of gain, right? And actually, you have absolutely no basis to say that to me. If you wanted to know why I do what I do, you could have reached out and asked me, and I would have told you. Absolutely. But no, we didn't want to do it that way, did we? So, I've been looking into you. And everything I'm about to tell you is all online. This is all stuff, thank you, that you have said. And it's all out there. And people can go and find it. Shall we have a look? I found out so much. Very interesting. Spoken to a couple of people as well. You'd be surprised. Not who you think I've spoken to either. Shall we start? Oh no, I won't start there. I'll start further back. Now, you know when you went to Thailand this last time? Not 10 years ago. This last time. You were in the pool, weren't you? And you were sitting there, weren't you? And you were slating somebody, weren't you? Saying that they deserved stuff that was happening. Now, you had somebody call round to your flat, didn't you? And you got very upset and very worried because this person had come in, hadn't they, to threaten you. So I did some digging, and I went through all the old videos, screen recorders, FIP clips, onto the Observer's YouTube, everywhere. I went everywhere. That's what I do. Right? And I had a look. You know, that night when somebody came round and you were really scared and you were doing all that panicking breathing. Did you know what you said? Were you aware of what you said? Didn't you want to do something to somebody's throat? That was your inside thought that came out of your mouth. Do you remember saying that? You did? Yeah, heard it. Heard it loud and clear. I have to be very careful what I say, but yeah, that was one of the things that you said that night. And you wonder why somebody came to your door. Does everybody remember when there was that argument between the neighbour about with the bin bags? Does anyone remember that? There was an argument and a bin bag was thrown. Do you remember? Do you remember what you said? Shall I remind you? You admitted picking up the bag with the glass in deliberately. You know, the bag that you threw at that woman. You admitted that online. Did you know that? Deliberately. And I thought, but this is the man that's done so much self-growth and is working to better themselves, etc. And that was a matter of a few months ago. Yeah. Admitted to picking up the bin bag with glass deliberately to throw at the neighbour. You're lovely, aren't you? You are an absolute joy. There's a few other things as well, isn't there? Now, I managed to find clips of you. There was somebody that used to be your friend, wasn't there? All right, I'm not going to name names because I haven't had to talk to anybody, by the way. This is all available, again, on clips. Now, you said about somebody, didn't you, that despite the fact there had been documented evidence of DV, that you didn't believe that that person was the victim. And you went further than that, didn't you? You said, not only do I not believe that they're the victim, I think that if it did happen, it should happen a bit more. So, first rule of awareness. You always believe the victim. Always. But you decided, because you want people to believe you, correct? Yeah? We're all supposed to blindly believe you. And yet it's okay for you to say, I don't believe that happened. Even though you knew it was happening. And then what did you do? You dropped the victim as a friend and stayed friends with the perpetrator. You did. How does that align with believing the victim? Just, curious. Because you're a victim quite a lot of the time, aren't you? There's so much I could say. So much I could say. Shall we talk about stuff that you've done? That you've also admitted? We could talk about bank cards, couldn't we? Taking money. Yeah? We could talk about copying and pasting messages, couldn't we? That's what I thought. Oh, we're going to be doing a bit more deep diving. This is just a soft dive, by the way. Just a soft dive. This is what I've managed to find out in the last, 24 hours. Give me a week. Because you see, what you do is you talk and you give bits of information away. And all it takes is for somebody with a good brain and an ability to order research, put it in some form of order, and you build a picture and you get all the players and who's in there. And when I tell you, there is so much more that I know that I'm not saying. Like I said, come for me. Absolutely, do it. not a problem. Question me why I raise awareness, then you and I are going to have an issue. And I'll tell you this, Zac, I'm going to speak about you today, and then I'll not speak about you again. Unless I have to. And then I'll go all in. Because information you don't think I can get, I can get. Okay? So, let's see, what was that? Yeah. How many places have you lived, Zac? How many places have you had to leave, Zac? Want me to say why? No, didn't think so. Yeah. You're very good at getting money out of people, aren't you? I found that out. That's online, by the way. Again, all of this is available. You just need to know where to look. Let's see. You know when you were out in Thailand, did you stay anywhere under your own name? Curious. Because I know about that as well. Right? And you took money, didn't you? You took money from that person you were staying with, which obviously you deny. Obviously. But then you took money off Sophie Bailey, didn't you? And again, and it's out there, you said you weren't going to pay her back. Didn't you? But Sophie's quite tenacious. And she wasn't having that. She wanted her money back, which she's entitled to. But she had to go at you, didn't she? 4 or 5 days, wasn't it? Before you actually paid her back. Now, what is it you're earning? Because it's easy to find out. You're not doing too bad, are you? You're not doing too bad. So my question to you is, why did you need to borrow the money off Sophie in the first place? And why were you so reluctant to pay it back? Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Laura. Why did a single mother of, I do believe, 3 children have to fight to get back what she was owed? Mr. Responsible. Mr. I'm getting my stuff together. Mr. 5 USBs full of information. Really? You're full of something. God, I've learned a lot. Do you know what? What you try and do, well, this is what I've learned through doing my research, again, all on TikTok, right? What you try and do is you try and undermine people. You try and make people look really, really bad. So that whenever they come out and say something that goes against you, they have already been undermined to the point no one believes them. Right? And I'm telling you that they are not the liars. You are. And you have done it to yourself. Because you will say one thing and you'll forget what you've said. It's like a pattern. Seen it before. you'll forget what you said, and then you'll say something different. And it might be months apart, but you will always contradict yourself. Always. I thought you were smart. Not according to the old TikTok archives, you're not. Now, I could go on about the way you treated people. I could go on about one of your exes. That's me. That's what I do. I find stuff out. But you know what? I'm not going to. Unless you come for me again on a personal level. Okay? So let's move on, shall we? So I did some more research. And there was 2 people, weren't there, that had an issue. I'm not going to mention their names. People will know who they are. And I've spoken to the mum. And the only reason I spoke to the mum was to ask if she wanted to comment. Because I thought it's only right. She didn't. She wants to put it all behind her. So I did some research. And I found out a few things. And you are a deeply unpleasant individual. So you knew, I'm assuming, that the mother's child was going through, adult child, was going through one of the worst diseases you can go through, yes? And then you found out what you thought was that that person was in the clear. Yeah? Except they weren't, were they? And I found a lovely TikTok of you saying, now she's cancer-free, I'm going to really go at her. Your words, not mine. Nobody told me them. On a TikTok. Your words. But what you didn't know, or didn't care to know, was that they're not cancer-free. They're now in the preventative treatment stage. After having been through hell. But because you've got such an issue with people talking the truth about you, you decided that now she'd had her treatment, she was fair game. It's the sort of person you are, Zac. You put her through hell, didn't you? You put her through hell. And then I found another TikTok of you talking about getting social services involved. For what reason? What basis did you have to get social services involved? What evidence did you have that this woman's children were at risk? Because you're not going to waste social services time, surely. Based on, I just don't like her. And I just want to make her life deeply uncomfortable. So what you did was you sat there again. Do you know what? I'll find the clip again. I think I saved it actually, and I'll put it out there so that everybody can see what you were saying to your viewers at the time. And when they watch it with the knowledge that this poor woman had been through hell, which was nothing to do with you, by the way, but her health had been through hell, and just watch how you tried to manipulate your audience into getting them to contact social services. It's actually, from a psychology point of view, quite fascinating to watch. You know, I'm just concerned about the kids. No, you're not. The one and only person you are concerned about is you. Because somebody not very nice would want to drag somebody's kids in. You can say whatever you like about me, Zach, right? Whatever you like. I really don't give a shit. Okay? I'm of that generation now. I've lived such a difficult life that you can't throw anything at me. But if you want to continue to come for me and question why I do what I do, believe me when I tell you, I'm only saying what's on TikTok. I'm not saying what I know. But I will. So you paid the mother back, didn't you, for all the money that you had borrowed, which is a standing thing with you, isn't it? Oh, yeah, the poster. Didn't you have a poster made? Wasn't that to do with getting social services involved as well? Now, I can't remember, but didn't you dox the address somewhere? Or allude to where the address was? And didn't somebody send a really nasty message to this woman's daughter, talking about, you know, things that you shave with? And didn't you reference a motorway? Not you, sorry. Somebody that follows you blindly. Shall I go on? Because I can. I think I will. So when you were borrowing this money, yeah, weren't you borrowing money from roughly 8 people at the time? Using the same, I've got no gas, I've got no electric. Because actually, there's TikToks out there with you saying that exact thing. I've got no gas and I've got no electric. But you were saying that not only to your audience, but you were also sending messages to people, weren't you? Got yourself in a bit of a pickle, really, didn't you? And that's understandable. I don't really have an issue with that. Who hasn't borrowed money? My problem comes when you turn on the people who tried to help you. And you turn on them in such a relentless, nasty way that all I see are red flags. Huge, great, big red flags. Right? I don't think you're going to change, are you? So, I have got, going forward, a couple of things I'm going to do, because you think certain evidence has gone. It hasn't. I can get hold of an awful lot. Oh, that was the other thing. Oh, this was really interesting. I found this quite fascinating. So I went right back to the beginning of when you first appeared on the app, which was what, 5-6 years ago? You know your parent that you absolutely tragically lost? You weren't very nice about her in the beginning, were you? Now, I don't know whether that was a mental health issue. I don't know whether you were struggling to process your grief. Not for me to say. But I do know that you will use your trauma is not the right expression, but that you will say stuff about things that have happened to you in order to elicit a specific response from your audience. Now, sometimes it's validation for how you're feeling. Sometimes it's financial gain. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe you're feeling down and you want to be lifted up by your community. It's not a problem, right? But people forget what you were like when you first came on this app. And you were incredibly like DA, weren't you? Very, very like DA. Now, in fairness to DA, whether you like her or not, she does talk straight. I mean, she talks. She says a few things, do you know what I mean? They're a bit questionable, but she'll stand by it 9 times out of 10. You don't stand by anything. Because as far as you're concerned, what you said today is all that matters. Nothing you said yesterday counts. Well, unfortunately for you, digital footprint. So when I say to people that you have gone after somebody who's had one of the worst cases of cancer, and then you sat there, days after they finished their last therapy session and said, oh, they're cancer-free now, I'm going to go for them. On the app, said it on the app, it's right there, your words, not mine. Doesn't really paint you as a very nice person, does it? When you're sitting in a pool in Thailand telling people how you think this person's children need an intervention from social services. Why? That was last year, by the way. That was last year, wasn't it? And when was all this happen? 2-3 years ago? Interesting. Very interesting. And I know so much more than you think I do. So I asked this person, the mum, do you want to say anything? And she said, do you know what? I don't want anything to do with it. Just want to move on with my life. I want my daughter to be okay. I'll speak about the daughter in a minute. But she did tell me I could say this. Oh, before I do. Community resolution orders. They go on your record. They don't stay on for very long, but they do go on. So you know when you said you haven't done anything wrong as you've not been to court, That's factually incorrect. I welcome people. Please go Google. Right? So if you've admitted to something and there's a CRO in place, goes on your record. So if you're going to put information out there, please make sure it's correct, because I can prove that. This matter has been formally addressed by the police through an appropriate community resolution order. This is what the mum had to say. We have written confirmation from a police officer confirming this. For legal, privacy, and safeguarding reasons, we will not be sharing police emails. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Because, see, they want nothing to do with you. As part of this police-led resolution, clear conditions and boundaries were set. Now, I don't need to tell you what they are, because you know. One condition of this resolution required the individual to provide a written apology. Now, let me make this crystal clear. I have not seen an apology. Okay? This is what I was told. The proof that I can, I've sent over to someone who will not lie on my behalf. This matter has been handled and no further comments will be made. So you know those people that you said terrorised you and hounded you and made your life hell? That statement's come from the mum. The mum wants nothing more to be spoken about. She doesn't want any contact with you. She doesn't want to hear about you. She doesn't want to see a picture of you. She doesn't want to hear your name. Now tell me again how that person is the one harassing you when you're the one telling people that you're now going to go after the daughter because she's cancer-free, and that you're the one that thinks social services should be involved with the daughter, but they're harassing you. Are they? That's not what it looks like to me. And I check my evidence, and I check my evidence, and I check it again, and nowhere can I find any threats, direct or indirect, made to you. Can I find them the other way around? 100%. So let me tell you a little bit about the daughter, shall I? You won't know this, or you won't care. She's had one of the worst cancers. Do you know what she's wanted to do? Is raise awareness. That's it. Not on you, not on anything to do with you. She wants to raise awareness on a condition that has changed her life. Right? I'm going to put her page up on my profile, and I would urge anyone and everyone to follow. The name is Danielle Louise, and she raises awareness. In fact, she saved a woman's life. Not her, but she encouraged a woman to go and seek medical attention, and it saved her life. You have successfully whittled that woman's confidence down to the point where she's too scared to go live, to talk about cancer. What a proud moment. You must feel deeply satisfied at making a woman feel so unconfident that she's too afraid to not talk about you, but to talk about cancer and how it's affected her. So tell me again that you're not the problem. Danielle Louise is her name. She needs as much support as we can give her, because whilst battling this horrific disease, you didn't stop. You were relentless. And when you thought she was better, and she's not. She's not, because she's had that much treatment. It has changed the quality of her life forever. But you thought it was okay. Yeah? To threaten her with social services. When all this woman wants to do is try to help women like her. Her name is Danielle Louise. If you're bored, cat, fuck off. Right? Her name is Danielle Louise. And I would really like people to follow her. And I would say to her, she doesn't know me, we haven't spoken, but if she does, thank you, Ree, if she ever hears this, I would say to her, any time, Danielle, that you want to go live, tell me, send me a DM, and I will go live with you, and I will moderate for you, okay? And I will do everything I possibly can to make you feel confident enough to put your message out there to help other women like you. And I am 100% confident that my community, EQ's community, Luke the Judge's community, Miss Red's community, Toxic Dan's community will all do the same. We will all come and stand with you. Right? So, I'm going to put this to bed now, because I don't want to talk about you again. Right? The stuff I know about you's made me feel, yeah, we won't go there. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to pass on what I know to somebody I trust. And they're going to have that information. So if you would like to come back at me in any way that questions why I do the awareness I do and why I do it the way I do it, right? What you're seeing now is passion. It's not me being a Karen. It's not me being insufferable. And it's not me thinking I'm bigger than I am, right? It's me safeguarding people from people like you. And I'll tell you what I have. Time. I have time. I'm not like anyone you tackled on here. I don't do drama talk. I do facts. Okay? So I'm going to leave it here. Where this goes now is on you. Feel free to clap back, feel free to have an opinion, feel free to slag me off, do whatever it is you need to do to get it out your system. Please know I won't see it, but you have at it, right? But if you question why I do awareness and accuse me of doing it for clout again, then I'll be here with all of the evidence, including the stuff you think is gone forever, because it hasn't. We got the village idiot in. Apologies for being cross. I don't like bullies. And I keep saying I don't like bullies. I don't know how many other ways to say it. Yeah, they did. They absolutely did. I don't know how many other ways to say it. I do not like people who will step on others to make themselves feel better. Right? And I will stick up for anybody that I think has been treated like dirt in real life as well as on here. And I will do it every day, 7 days a week if I have to. And I will do it happily. And you can throw whatever you like my way. I don't care. If I believe I'm doing the right thing for the right reasons, you won't stop me. You could say what you like, right? Do what you like. The fact that I am doing stuff, thank you, Becca, behind the scenes as well, because I do believe you mentioned that. I do stuff behind the scenes because I'm trying to do the right thing for the right reasons. And people are interested because people are worried about the safeguarding for others, right? What's being done about that person? How can that person still be doing this? So I try to reassure others that I am working. We are working, and I try to do as much as I can and put it up as receipts so that people can see it, right? And what I try to do is show people that I'm not just sitting here knitting, making stuff up in my head. I'm actually working at trying to make the app a safer place. I don't sit here shit stirring, right? I sit here with one goal, and that is to stick up for people that either can't or haven't got the capacity to stick up for themselves. And I will tell you every day, I can't stand bullies. Why do I need a safer app? Why can't I make this app safer? Why can't I make this app safer? Why do I have to go somewhere else and just leave the crap here? I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to come on here and say what I think, right? And I should be able to say, that's wrong. I don't like that. I'm going to do something about it. I shouldn't have to nobody should have to remove themselves from an app because they're getting crap from somebody or a group of somebodies who think they're entitled to get someone off an app for doing what? Raising awareness. Do you know what? It makes me very, very, let's think. If you don't like people who raise awareness, that makes me question you as a person. Because when I see someone raising awareness, whether it's for safeguarding, whether it's for illness, mental health, I always think big up. Fan-bloody-tastic. Right? How can I support that? The only people who don't like awareness creators are people who don't want to be found out for something. Or people who think, I don't like that person because I don't like the way they do stuff. If you don't like the way I raise awareness, you go and do it. You go and raise awareness your way. Yeah? Don't sit there and put up snotty posts that you think are going to get my attention because you have nothing else in your life. Yeah? Why don't you raise awareness? And instead of picking on somebody, right, and accusing them of breaking GDPR, oh yeah, I saw you, yeah, with absolutely no basis for saying that in the first place, raise awareness. Do it properly. If you think you can raise awareness on me, you make sure you bring receipts and have at it. Have at it. Go for it. But don't write petty little posts and then another petty little post when in the past you've been homophobic. Okay? Because then you lose your credibility. I mean, you lost that a long time ago, to be fair. Thank you so much to my mods. Oh, we're getting all the Zacks in, all the Zack minions in. Listen, do you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And again, I don't care. I don't care. Right? I don't care. Once more with feeling, I don't care. Okay? You want to play that game, you want to do that stuff, you want to say that stuff. Do you know what? It is a free country and you can say whatever you like, but there are consequences to what you say. Okay? And I've said you can say what you like about me, you can dislike me, you can do whatever, you can have your opinion. I don't give a toss. What you can't do is question why I do awareness and make it sound like it's some sort of sleazy reason, right? Because that annoys me. And if you expected me to sit and listen to what you were saying and not say anything back to you, then you are in cloud cuckoo. So, why, really, have you just arrived? I have every expectation I'll be on the FYP. Probably you'll see it there. My past is coming for me, is it? My past is coming for me. I think I'm safe. Let me tell you something. My past is squeaky clean. Right? Squeaky clean. Threaten me. You want to threaten me? I'd think twice. You have no idea. Oh, and I am going to leave Zach alone. I'm done. I'm done. That's all I'm saying. Right? So if you leave, please leave Zach alone. Please. Done. I'm done. Hang on. I'm all right, Nicola. Not a problem. The puppy is very, very good. Thank you. Oh, I've not seen that. That's new. Thank you. The puppy is very good. Do you know what? Thank you so much, mods. I tell you what, I owe you a drink. I really do. If you mods want to leave, please leave. It's okay. It's not a problem. I will deal. Oh, I will deal. It's not an issue. In fact, do you want to... Right, mods, WhatsApp me. Do you want to leave and I'll make some temporary mods because it's not a problem. Honestly, I promise you. Anybody that wants to go, go. Are you sure? Because I honestly will. I'm happy to make temporary mods. It's not a problem. No, I know. Okay. Wait a minute. Sure? Because I don't want anyone struggling. Don't know what I'd do without you, honestly. Thank you so much, Shaz. Thank you. I will not be talking about Henrietta this evening. And anybody that wants to inbox me, that was the other thing I wanted to say. I'm going to turn my requests on, which means I'm going to be up all night, but I'll turn my requests on. If anybody needs to speak to me, if anybody wants to, no, I'm not going to turn my requests on. If anybody wants to contact me, inbox, right? And I will happily offer support. Not me personally, because I'm not that personal, and that's the other thing I didn't say. I've never, ever claimed to be a mental health advocate, Zach. Ever. I've always said I'll point people in the right direction for help if they need it, and I'm always here to listen. But I've never claimed to be a mental health advocate. Oh, bless you, Highland girl. That's the basis of why I do what I do. It's because I care, actually. I care. The puppy, insane. She's insane. She's beautiful, but she's insane. We're in a really good routine now, so she's sleeping. Yeah. Yeah, she's I think the routine is so much better. You know, when you first get a puppy and they don't know what they're doing and you don't know what you're doing and it's just chaos. Well, we're in a nice routine now. But I have to tell you that my other dog, who is 4.5, I think she's 4.5, has regressed. She's gone backwards. She was the grown-up, mature adult one. Not anymore. Not anymore. She's worse than the puppy. Honest to God. Oh, dear. Oh, Hannah, no. Oh, bless you, darling. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, there is that. You have to get your router. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Hayley, love. Yeah. Aren't they just? It is, Lou. It really is. They're, it's like 3-4 months of chaos, isn't it? Energy of a puppy, yeah. 3-4 months of chaos and then it all calms down. But the dog walker met the puppy the other day, coming to pick up the other dog. and was like, oh my God, when can we walk them? I was like, right now. Right now. But she still needs chip and pinning, so I need to sort her out. You take care, Amy Jane. Not a problem. Oh, do you know what, Evie? People don't understand the love that you have for an animal, do they? It's the price we pay for loving them, unfortunately. 11 thinks he's 11 weeks. Thank you, Tracy Andal. Agile until a senile. Oh. But it was a 4-year. Oh, do you know what, Radish? I'm really glad you said that, because I actually thought, what is happening? But she's more playful than the puppy. She's more annoying to the puppy than the puppy is to her. It's the weirdest thing, but it's lovely. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Hi, Faith. 2 4-year-old naughty makers. They're beautiful cats. Oh, she is. She's beautiful. And the my granddaughter as well. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Foster of chaos. They are chaos. God, 5 months already, Glennis. Flipping heck. Oh, Karen. Bless your heart. Thank you, Katrina. Bless your heart, darling. Hey, if any of the evils want to come in, please. We're getting a bit overrunning here. Illegal to sell a dog without a microchip. Did I say I bought a dog? Don't believe I did. Oh, Elaine, I love that. Thank you. How are the new parents doing? Yeah, I think it's a shock. I think it's a shock to the system. But I've told them, make the most of every day, because it literally, you turn around and they're having kids of their own. Good night, Betty, love. 12 months old. Oh. And you said it's illegal to sell a dog that hasn't been chipped. And I haven't said I've bought a dog. Thank you, Hayden, love. Thank you, Danny, as well. Sorry, didn't see that. Yeah. I'm good, Jilly. I'm good. I am good. Got it out my system. Hopefully that's the end of it. I want the evils, because we're getting overrun by, the ones that come under the. Because yeah, do you know what, EQ? I don't know whether you're still come to it, but you were absolutely spot on yesterday. Thank you, Coco, darling. You were spot on with what you said. Was it yesterday or today? I can't remember. The whole envy thing. Yeah. Absolutely spot on. Thank you, Hayley. Hi, Juliet. Thank you. Thank you. I have 2. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love the Evil Army. Absolutely love you. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just. Thank you. I love the Evil Misfits, honest to God. Oh, hi, Asda. Thank you. My mods are absolutely flipping shattered. Oh, bless you, Olivia. I recognise you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Honestly, that woman's been through hell. But hey ho. I'm okay. I am okay. I am. If EQ's still there, I'm going to message you in a bit, EQ, if that's all right. Just need to say some stuff. I know, Nicola, I know. Oh, hiya, Robin. She's doing her show now, yeah. Yeah, bless her. She did message me, actually. It did flash up. You're all amazing. You're all amazing. Because, believe it or not, I did not want to do that. But I cannot. I'm just one of these people that can't. Shh. Thank you, Victoria. Yeah. Bring it. Thank you. There were so many trolls coming in, Tanya, honestly. I will, Nicola. I will do it. Sorry, hang on. Thank you, Andy. I don't care what SB's doing. I really don't. I really don't. I have absolutely zero interest. Thank you, Unicorn. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you, hi, Lana, sorry. Thank you, Paula. You know when you just know you've done something and you just suddenly, yeah, I just needed a bit of, thank you, Floss. Thank you, Evil Misfit. Did I get that right? Evil Misfit Answer for Frost. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Debs. It will all go to a good cause. Just saying. I am tired. Do you know what, Foxy? You're not wrong. You're a very wise woman, you are. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Victoria. I know, Sophie, honestly. I know. You do, don't you? I'm just beginning to realise. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, Joe. I'm drained. I just hope I've done people justice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tanya, darling. Thank you, Double D. Thank you. I will do. I will do. Oh, cares, Andy. Thank you. It will all go to good causes. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Andy. Oh, they're not mods, Lauren. They're family. Thank you, CJ. They're family. They really are. Yeah, Cassie. Yeah, for once. Oh, dear. Thank you, Kath. Thank you, Hannah. Do you think, Bea? Yeah, thank you, Smithy. Thank you. I am tired. I am tired. But you're all amazing. Sorry, I'm so far behind. Yes, it will, little legs, yeah. Thank you, Shaz. Bless your heart. Thank you, Carrie. We are all family, yeah. I know everybody says best community. I honestly think that this side has the best communities. Genuinely. You're all it's a lot for somebody to be, it's a lot of responsibility. Does that make sense? To raise awareness, because you've got to be 100% in what you're saying, and you've got to be very evidence-based, and you cannot be anything other than evidence-based, and that can be really hard. That can be really hard, keeping your emotions out of it. Thank you. And we are a big dysfunctional family, yeah. But it's really difficult. Thank you, Sarah. It's difficult, especially when you feel personally affected. And it's a massive, thank you, Witchy, it's a massive responsibility. And I don't ever want to let anybody down. I don't ever want to be the person that gets it wrong, ever. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much, Hannah. I never want to get it wrong. Thank you, Mr. DeGaff. I'm all right, Eva Bush. Thank you, sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support from everybody as well. Honestly, it is a lot. It is a lot to make sure you get it right, because you can ruin somebody if you get it wrong, you know? And it's really important that you don't do that. Thank you, Hannah. Evening, Julie. Thank you so much. I'll always come with facts, always, and it'll always be something I can prove, which is why everything that's been said tonight is it's out there, it's on TikTok. Warrior. Warrior. I'll come on tomorrow and we'll have a nice light-hearted, let's have a giggle. Do you know what I mean? I know, Cece. Thank you, Tanya. We'll have a bit of a giggle. I'll try and get the dog in if she'll sit still. Thank you, Shaz. And yeah, I'll see if I can have a cuddle with her. Chances of her sitting still are very slim. Hang on. Thank you, Alexis. Good night, Tess. Yeah, Eve, definitely. Definitely. Thank you, Katrina. Yes, it will be on YouTube. It will. Thank you, Evil Misfit. Love that. I'll go and get some sleep, and please, everybody, protect yourself. If you see any stuff after this that's slating me, just scroll past it. Don't bother. Honestly, it's not worth it. And block whoever. Just protect your peace. And I will see you tomorrow, and we will have a silly live, I think. I think we're due a good laugh, to be fair. And then we'll crack back on. So everybody take care. All right. And thank you for joining me.